Okay, morning guys. This is another brother that came in with, he has psoriasis and very bad dandruff. So we're gonna give him a detox. He will get both a lock and scalp detox and also an antifungal wash. If you're dealing with dandruff, horrible dandruff, and not everybody could afford to go to a doctor or dermatologist to get it sorted out, understand that things like dandruff and psoriasis really lies in your gut, and sugar is what makes this flare up, right? So when I say sugar, processed sugar, you know, the cupcakes, the brownies based on your job, bagels, muffins, all these things, right? Some of my clients say, well, I don't eat candy. I say, I'm not just talking about candy, I'm just talking about sugar, right? And dairy also. Try to avoid dairy. And again, people will say, well, I don't drink milk. It's rare you see somebody drink a glass of milk, but dairy comes in the form of cheese, butter, the cupcakes, the cakes, the muffins, all of that. Avoid these things. Drink a lot of water. And I've said this before. Also, you guys need to look into something called dandelion tea. It cleans your kidney and your liver, right? These things, which is forms of candida, lays in your gut. That's why you could have flare-ups, especially during stressful times. Because when you stress, you tend to eat more junk. So you would not believe the impact your diet could have on your hair. Now this brother, as you can see, has a healthy head of hair. I like the fact he never did shape-ups. Beautiful hairline. You know, I'm digging this. But we're going to now really bring the beauty of his hair out. So stay tuned for the end of this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Okay guys, so the detox is done. He's now telling us that his dandruff had him itching like crazy because he has both dandruff and psoriasis. Again, if you're dealing with scalp issues, if you could afford to, please go to a dermatologist. Most of the times they'll give you like some sort of steroid cream. I've met a lot of people who said it never worked on them. I did videos explaining what's the best oil treatment to use for problems like this. A good combination is you get an applicator bottle. You guys should know what an applicator bottle is. Put half organic, pure organic coconut oil. Fill that up to half, and the other half pour pure organic virgin olive oil, and put 8 to 10 drops of pure tea tree oil in that mixture. That concoction is something that I came up with years ago when I met so many people and I tried different oils, and that was the one so far that has had the best results for anyone dealing with dandruff, eczema, psoriasis, even seborrheic, and I have clients with all those issues, and it really worked well for them. If you are allergic to any of those things, well, you know, eventually I'll come up with something else, but you know, don't use it if you are one of those people who are allergic to coconut oil. I mean, that's just common sense. You know, just don't use it. Don't listen to what I'm saying. If for some reason you have a serious allergy to coconut oil or to olive oil, okay? So again, psoriasis, eczema, dandruff, any type of scalp issue or fungal issue in your scalp, castor oil, forget that, half virgin olive oil, half pure coconut oil, 8 to 10 drops of pure tea tree oil in an applicator bottle. Okay, you should apply that to your scalp at least once every 5 to 7 days. All right, and avoid overwashing. It makes it worse, a lot worse. You're using hot water. You are using harsh shampoos. Even the Dr. Bronner's is a little too harsh. If you have scalp issues, do not wash the shampoos and conditioners. Wash with Dr. Bronner's tea tree. Hold that up so they can see it, please. Dr. Bronner's tea tree, because tea tree is a natural antifungal. You want to wash with, rub it. This one. This is the one you want to wash with. Okay? The orange one, Dr. Bronner's tea tree. Don't wash often. Try to avoid that. Drink lots of water. It makes a difference. Okay, guys? And I hope this information helps. Bye. Okay, guys, blessings. This is Yanni, the only lochologist. So I'm still blessing Crowns in Georgia. And Jimmy's about to give this brother who has been stalking me for over 3 years. You see him laughing. He admitted it. It's like, Yanni, I've been stalking you for a minute. All right. And so he finally caught me. And Jimmy's going to give him a detox. You guys know this. A lot of people ask me, like, how do I separate my locks? First of all, your hair won't pop off if you separate it unless your hair is extremely damaged, right? Try to separate it. If you're semi-free-forming or free-forming, unless you want it to clump together, try to make sure and separate your locks, or this is going to happen, all right? So let's put this together. And what happens now is a lot of dirt will settle, and not like bad hygiene dirt. So let me just put a disclaimer. And if anybody's watching this video, if you leave any negative comments, I would delete you and I would block you completely. I am posting this just to educate others. This happens to a lot of people, right? This is not from not washing hair. It's actually shampoos, conditioners, a lot of stuff get caught up in the hair. And remember, no matter what, your hair is still locking together. So every now and then, just pull it apart, right? You guys may hear it. Jimmy will pull apart more once he starts washing. I had a couple, look, one here. Seeing it? So just gently pull it apart. If you're tender-headed, try to do this like every 2 weeks. I'm not going to pull a lot of his hair apart. Jimmy's going to do it while he's washing. When the hair is wet, it's a little easier to move and maneuver, right? But try to do this when you do your oil. You know how I tell you guys to oil your scalp with a castor oil, or just pick one oil. You don't have to use a bunch of oils. But this is very common, okay? This is nothing gross or anything like that. It's just his hair is clumped together. That's all it is. Right, my hair is clumped together. I haven't done my hair in a year, and on the right side of my head, my hair was clumped together hard on this side. So when my mother does my hair, she has to pull my hair apart when I see her in a few days. Okay, so again, all the people asking me, well, what happens when my hair come together? Gently pull it apart. Don't wait until especially if you're tender-headed, it's going to hurt more. So this is the before. Jimmy is going to do his magic. Let's see what he does, and I'm going to post the after. All right? Thanks, guys. Tune in. Okay, we are back with Frederick. Now you guys can see his skin, his face, beautiful melanin skin. Frederick, first of all, what did you think of me when what did you say? Let's say what you said.
A lot of people were intimidated because we was like, wow, with that much information, we knew that it would seem like that would be a very costly type experience. And me, myself, I was comparing it to my budget of things I've already wanted. So I was like, that might be a PlayStation 4 for that visit, or about 2 weekends waiting for some Jordans. So I just kind of like really tried to budget it out, and I told myself I'm not going to call her until I'm ready to make that point. I'm not going to call and ask and stuff like that. That's not how I do. But I was intimidated because the information was none like anybody I had researched about.
So you really thought I was that expensive?
Yes.
So when you found the price out, you were a little bit...
I was actually shocked and said I should have been called. I couldn't believe it.
Why
I was like,
y'all
wow.
think that? Plus, I'm way cheaper because my average client sees me once every 3 months. So if you were to put, like we said before Jimmy started washing your hair, if you put $20 in a jar for 3 months, you will have way more money than you pay me to do your hair. Some clients see me once every 4 months. Their clients that see me twice a year. Their clients I see, Jimmy and I see once a year. But with that being said, how was your wash?
A great experience. I mean, every pore is open. It's stimulating, and it's awesome. It's spa treatment level. I'm appreciative.
Thank you. So you guys, for the men, there was a couple brothers who called and book. And when I told them a man has to wash their hair, they was like, what? And I'm like, dude, I know you go to a barber, and there's a 95% chance your barber is a dude. Yep. And that dude got to come to the side of your face. You don't be cutting your beard from the back.
The whole
Those
thing.
barbers be standing up in the front.
Right. That's what I always say.
Crotch and everything.
Exactly.
Especially when they doing the lineup and your mustache is in your grill, literally.
Exactly. And these barbers, they're like no high tech now. Like they be giving you like facials and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So if a brother standing up behind you washing your hair, but you don't have a problem with a barber who junk all up on you, trying to make sure you line up really well. Exactly. And your brother is a barber.
Yep.
Right? We were just talking about that.
Right. So I don't see the difference in that. I don't see
Yeah,
nothing.
but I just saying. So let's rinse it out, Jimmy, because I know everybody want to see how clean it is now.
It feels great.
Oh, thank you. So Jimmy's about to rinse with our power hose. We love this hose. We got a new hose. It's our new toy. So my clients, all the clients who we saw before we got the hose last week, I know they're like, there's some bullshit.
Wow, how about that?
Yeah, we just got the hose a few days ago. So he's rinsing it. All right, and I know you guys want for the brothers, please stop with the shape ups. Guys, let your hair grow. You could do your little sideburns and your beard and stuff going down. Stop with the shape. Yeah, listen, you can't be a bald-headed rasta. Right? That's an oxymoron. Like, pick one, okay? Like, stop with that. I don't care who your barber is, your brother, Tyrone, Kevin, I don't care who it is. Eventually, what will happen, your blocks start getting thinner and thinner, and then you shape up stuff from here, and it start going further back, and then you end up with a halter-back afro. And then you'll get tired of it, and you cut the shit off. With the shape ups. I don't know, y'all, you know who started that foolishness? And don't get me, I'm a fan of him, don't get me wrong, Busta Rhymes. You remember that?
Yes, yes.
Busta Rhymes, but where Busta Rhymes Locs is now? In a bag.
There's somewhere in the bag.
There we go. Busta Rhymes started that when he came out. When Busta Rhymes was freeforming, he had that nice thick locks. And he was what flip mode squad.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, you're like 100. You know all of this. Stop acting like you're young and right.
Yeah.
But when Busta Rhymes came out with, you know,
it started turning to an island.
it's like the hairline started going further and further back. Like,
and I was like,
I'm telling
whoa.
you, stop that. All right, so. You guys see how clean it is? Let's go behind him. There we go. This is what Jimmy does. You all remember open it up so you can see it. You all remember how we were pulling it apart? And again, like I told you, this was not it was just a collection of products, dead cells, oils, all oils, everything. It just collects at the base of the lock. All right, that's all it is. It's not what's like a bad hygiene. Sorry, go ahead, Susan. A bad hygiene thing. It wasn't anything like that. This happens to a lot of people, right? It's just because your hair is constantly locking, it happens, right? And you know, washing stuff off is a little harder with locks. All right, so again, I'm just posting this for the new people that is joining me. I welcome you, folks. No negative comments, please. I need to stress this more, especially for people who subscribe on YouTube. I'm not the one you want to do that with. I am queen of blocking. Believe that. No, I don't take kindly to online bullying. I'm not doing that. I talk a lot of foolishness. I'm here for kicks and giggles, but most importantly, I'm here to educate and help others. And not everybody could come to me. So this information I'm posting is for you guys to know, whoever is doing it here, your professional, your lock professional, or your loctician, whatever. So you're aware of what's going on. See how clean the water is, right? You're aware of what's going on with your hair. I'm not here for that. Also, please, you guys could also follow me on YouTube. Not YouTube, Facebook. There's a lot of stuff you guys don't see, and all the action really happens on Facebook. That's for all my YouTubers, okay? My YouTube subscribers. All right, hope you guys like it. Frederick, how your scalp feeling? Nice and alive.
Great. I will be back.
Alive!
Yes, indeed.
I know it's singing. Okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.